Crazy. So let's move on to our first topic then.
Okay.
So El Ricky. Yeah, I know who El Ricky is.
Oh, yes. Have you guys heard of this story? This is fucking hilarious.
Put me on. I don't even know what happened.
So do you guys know, like, how the drug trade really works? Like, you guys understand, like, why they are as prevalent as they are down south?
What you mean we're prevalent?
Like,
Like who's prevalent?
like the cartels and stuff like that, like down south.
Okay, why? Oh, okay, because they're closer to.
Now,
Or no, then why?
here's the crazy part. So it's actually because they're closer to the U.S. So because Mexico is closer to the U.S. Than a lot of these other countries, to get across the border, it's slightly easier than having to drive a plane or fucking swim across the ocean to get contraband into the country. So the U.S. is the largest market for illegal substances in anywhere in the world.
For illegal substances?
Illegal substances. It is the largest market. So that's why I think about it. Why do you think the Chinese are smuggling like fentanyl and shit into the U.S. across the ocean? If they really wanted to, they could just sell it in Asia. But there's no market in Asia. The market's here in the U.S. So they're willing to take that extra step to get that shit over here.
Wait, that comes from Japan? I'm like,
It's Asian. I think it's China. I think China is they manufacture the base materials that you need for it in China.
But why is there no market in China?
Because the people just aren't in that type of like lifestyle. It's not what the people there like look for.
What do they like? What is it like to get high on?
I don't know. I don't know like their specific like drug culture. Like Vice does really good. Like, if you want like breakdowns of like different like societies and shit like that, Vice does like good videos and that type of content where they go to like different countries to try to see what the drug scene is like there. And I can tell you the U.S. is the most different in like.
I feel like we like in all those other countries, like they have one drug that they gravitate to.
Yeah.
Here it's just like a fucking candy store. You can take this, you can take that.
No, that's dead ass. That's dead ass. Now, all right, going back to the subject at hand. So because we're the largest market, Mexico has the most money to make because they're closest to the border. The further away from the border that you get, the harder it is to transport, and you have to cross to other rival gangs' territory, shit like that. So that makes it really dangerous. So Mexico is like your real plug. They're the middleman.
Right.
So in that economy, you have a lot of different powerful entities that are fighting each other, like the different cartels. So you have one of the most famous ones, like the Cartel of Sinaloa. You guys have heard of them?
Yeah.
So like they're one of them are at their peak. They were one of the most powerful cartels. Now, what happens is when their boss goes down, and you guys can, if you want like a historical reference, you guys can see what happened in Colombia with Pablo Escobar. When you take down the kingpin, what happens is that you create a bunch of factions inside of that cartel, and then the other cartels start seeing that happen, and what they'll do is that it creates a power vacuum. So then all of the different entities want to get to that top spot because that top spot guarantees safety and the most money.
So there's like a war.
There's gonna be.
Everybody's fighting for the top spot.
They want to be the top dog. The only people that really take down the top dogs are the federal government, in reality.
That's why Batman never takes Joker in. Because Joker always maintains the faction. Because Joker is the main villain.
Right.
You might be cooking on that.
Telling you, bro.
Yo, you might be cooking on that. No.
Man never kills Joker.
Yo.
That is.
Yo.
He keeps it going.
Yeah, because Joker is like, everybody.
He's the boss. He's the boss.
Everybody's just like Joker. Like, no one's going against Joker.
Yeah, that's facts. Yo. That is a wild analogy. I never put two and two together. Oh my. Bro.
It saves a lot of time. If nigga shit's going sideways, you just gotta beat the Joker's ass. And takes care of that.
Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's why like Batman always knows Joker's gonna get out of Arkham Asylum.
Out of Arkham. Yeah. He's just too good. He's just that guy.
He just never kills him.
Yeah.
I like how this spin.
Did you guys ever watch The Killing Joke?
Yeah, it was good.
That was a
I love
good
the
one.
DC,
Yeah.
I
DC cartoons. Yeah,
I
all of them are good.
like it. Yeah, I've heard good shit about him.
But man, so Ricky going in, bro.
So
You think he went down because they were actually looking for him, or because of the whole terrorist thing?
what do you mean? What do you mean? In what them?
So like, you know how they were like everybody was getting pressed for the terrorists. So you think that was like part of it? Be like, let's maintain the peace. Let's take this guy down. Because who got him? Was it the Mexican authorities?
No, this was the Mexico's Navy, the Attorney General's office, and the Mexican National Guard, and the Department of Security and Citizen Protection are the people that captured him, that apprehended him.
So Mexican authorities.
Wait, isn't like the Mexican government like paid off by them?
Yeah, I think that's
Some of them. So
just surface.
here's the thing: your local governments, like your local city police, are going to be way easier to bribe than at the national level. Once you get to like the president and them, yeah, it's a lot harder to bribe them because they know what's at stake, especially if you're going to have a relationship with the U.S. So at the national level, it's not the same at the local level. The local level's easily more corrupted.
Yeah. To spin off that, you heard what the guy from Colombia said?
Which one?
They're saying that that whiskey is more dangerous than cocaine.
He actually legalized cocaine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why.
I think it's a president of Colombia or something like that. Yeah, he said that cocaine is less dangerous than whiskey. Now, that's technically, if it's like pure Colombian snow, maybe you won't have like the cement that gets mixed in it when it gets like to the US. So
That in it?
you still haven't watched that Gordon Ramsay documentary?
No, I did search it up, but I didn't watch it though.
You gotta watch it. You
watch it?
I didn't watch.
You gotta watch it. So there's like a bunch of impurities that get mixed into it by the time that it gets to the US. But the pure shit, it's gonna be a lot safer.
It's the one that's like it's like a playlist.
What do you mean?
What is it, like a playlist?
I don't know if it's an episode. It might be just split up because it's on. If you looked it up on YouTube, it just might be split up because of YouTube. So yeah.
So think about it, man. He playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers. He said everybody's gonna do it anyway. Let's legalize it. The companies and businesses are gonna make money off
bread.
So they're gonna give them pure shit. People are just gonna take it, and then it's gonna be like a fad where it's like cocaine's so easy to obtain that niggas don't even want to do it anymore.
See, that's eventually that'll happen. Eventually. But it'll take a lot of work. It'll take some generations before they get to that stage.
It's like a wash, and you're getting pure shit, and then niggas the government or whatever is making money off of it.
Now, here's my one problem with that. So, do you guys know of the Opium Wars? Do you guys know about that history in China?
No, I've heard about it.
So, the British were, I don't want to say they were assholes. They were really efficient at taking over countries. One of the things that they noticed in China and Asia specifically was that they loved opium. So, in exchange to trade with them, they would trade them opium and shit, and then it got to the point where they created a bunch of addicts inside of the country, to the point that it destabilized China, and they easily were taken over.
Damn. So you think if that never happened, China would have been different now?
No. It probably wouldn't have gotten to like communist China, but they are where they need to be based off of their history.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're in the rehab stage. They're past the
They're past the rehab stage. They're rehabilitated at this point.
Yeah, rehabilitated and thriving.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is wild.
Crazy world was it, man.